time. Now.
He just made it.
Yeah. You right? Good. Turn in, turn a bit tighter. Let's tighten you up, make it work a little harder. Okay. Bring him in. Hold on with those legs when you're not holding on with your knees now, when your calf muscles aren't working for you. Push into your stirrups. Right, turn. Concentrate.
Quieter with her than he was with me. Quieter with her.
Concentrate. Now. Good. Good. Now. Good. Now.
He's still nervous at the door.
Bring him around. Bring him back towards me. Now. See, when we done this 2 rides ago, this horse's pace was 3 times faster. Would you agree?
Yeah.
3 times faster.
Good job.
And the horse did not know how to relax. Now the horse is slowed. Just get him going a little quicker when you speed him up a little bit. Up, talk to him. Good. Turn in now, the wall. Now this horse gave her a little buck on day 1 too. Tried to get rid of her because he was antsy about it. He didn't want to work. Bring him towards me. Now. Hands down low, push him. Good. Now. Bring him into the centre. Bring him into the centre. Turn him in. For anyone watching this, if you think this is easy, you watch when you do this. You will see the next day you won't be able to move your legs. Now, this is hard work, mentally for you and the horse. Her legs have to move in cue with the horse. Now, and her legs should be touching the horse, which it wasn't then, before her hand picks up the rein. That way you're teaching your horse, when I touch you with this leg, that means turn that way. So eventually, after a week or a month, depending on how good a trainer you are, your horse will turn without having to touch its mouth. That's why I use a bush bridle instead of a bit in a horse's mouth. I don't touch my horse's mouth. Turn. Use your legs to turn when you know that's twice now you didn't use that heel. If you see daylight between her leg and the horse on that turn, you know she's not using a heel. Bring him up. Get him going. Up. All right. Now I want you to hold steady with your legs. Dig your knees in. Hold nice and tight. And I want you just to hit him up the wall and then low. Nice and steady and calmly. Remember, he's a little frightened of that door, so you're just going to ask him nicely. There you go. Steady in. Steady. Remember, steady. This horse couldn't do that 2 rides ago.
No.
There's no way this horse could lope like that 2 rides ago.
Good job.
It's
See,
alright.
she's on the steady, steady, steady. Look at that. The horse is thinking. Gears, gears. Steady. Good. Nice and tight with your legs, Wendy. Steady. Steady. Now, what would I do here if the horse starts to speed up and get a little stupid like right there? Wendy, bring the horse into the centre now, slowing down. Trot, trot, trot. Take him into the centre and punish him again. We just start to punish him again. Turning tight.
Trot.
Slowing down, slowing down. Slowing right down, bring him in. So the horse got a lot of energy today. The horse is feeling really good. Bring him in tighter circles, Wendy. Tighter circles. Tighten him right up. This is work now, people. This is where we get their horses trained. Tighter, 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 tighter. Get his head around his ass so you can see his ass. Now back the other way. Bring him right around. Quickly. Now let's work for a couple of minutes and get serious about it. Get those legs on so your ass ain't bouncing. Back the other way now. Quick. Push him, Wendy. Push him. Back the other way now. Don't lean forward. Back the other way now. Sit yourself up straight. Push, push, push. Back the other way now. Steady on his mouth. Steady on his mouth. Use your leg, Wendy. Back the other way. Use your legs, Wendy. Back the other way. Back the other way. Use your legs. Good girl. Nice and tight now. Keep him in 2 tight circles each way. Nice and tight. Nice and set yourself up straight. Not tighter, Wendy. Tight. Get his head around his ass quickly. Tighter, tighter. Back the other way now. 2 full circles. Nice and tight. Tighter. Bring his head all the way around, Wendy. No, it's too big a circle. Tighten him up. Tighten him up. Tighten him up. There you go, back the other way now. Now, nice and calmly, let's go back to the wall. Calmly. Take a big deep breath yourself. Big deep breath. Put him on the wall. Ask him up. Ask him up. Then into the lope, off the corner. Squeeze him up nice and gentle. There you go.
Nice.
Nice and gentle. There you go. Now your horse is thinking. What did we do? We punished him. Hey, you see how much pressure I'm putting on her? See how I'm yelling at her and how I'm talking to her? Because she's learning to handle pressure like a horse. There's no point teaching the horse to handle pressure, then you get on all stiff and tight and your instructor's going, that's good, Wendy, that's good. Now a little bit more leg, Wendy, that's great. It's not going to work. She has to learn to handle pressure. Good. She has to learn to handle when it all hits the fan, that she's going to be there for the outcome. Stop. All right, stop him. Stop him. Stop. Bring him in here. Bring him in. So he's feeling good today. He wants to go today. Right, so I want you to focus now. I really want you to concentrate. I'm just going to knock the edge clean off, and that's all we're going to do right now. I want you just to work in here, okay? And when I say now, I want you to come back the other way. I want you to hold on with your legs and sit deep in the saddle and sit yourself up straight. So let's get him working. Ask him up in the trot. Up. Bigger circles to start with. Bring him right around. Good. Bring him right around. Make sure you got your legs right? Make sure you get your legs on you. Your legs are too far off you, Wendy. Keep your leg on him. On that turn, see you got your other leg off? You turn him to the left, you should have your right leg stuck to him like glue. There shouldn't be any daylight between your leg and the horse. Because if that horse was to do something wrong, you got that much daylight, then you've got to try and get your leg to the horse to hold on. Your leg should be on the horse continuously. The best riders in the world, dressage and show jumpers,
Never take it.
best riders in the world. You don't see their hands move, you don't see their legs move, you don't see their feet move, and their horses are impeccable. All right, let's get him working. Back the other way now. Back the other way. Get yourself straight for those turns. You're leaning forward a bit too much, Wendy. Hold on with your leg. Back the other way now. So what we're doing now, folks, is we're just getting that horse to relax and concentrate, and we're just knocking the edge off him. Back the other way now. While he's doing this, he's continually thinking because he's waiting for the command. Tighten him right up, bringing his head right around to his ass. Back the other way now. You've got to bring his head around further, Wendy. Get him to bend around with that neck. Back the other way now. Don't lean forward, Wendy. Do not lean forward. Stop taking your leg back as far as you are as well. Just take your leg to his rib. Don't take it back towards his flank too far. Back the other way now. Keep him going. Keep him going. Keep him. Trot him. Yep. Tighten him up. Get his head around. Pull his head around when you want to see you bend that neck a bit more. Bend his neck. Back the other way now. There you go. A bit more bend.
Can I try hollering at her, see if it works?
I'm sorry, Wendy, stop leaning forward in the seat. On the turns, you have to sit up straight or lean back. If you lean forward, you go forward. How many people fall off the back of their horse? You always fall off the front of your horse because you're leaning forward. Sit yourself up straight when you focus on your position. That every time you ask the horse to turn, check yourself in the mirror. Make sure you're up straight. Let's go now. Sit up straight. There you go. Better. Push it. Use your legs. Push in now. Change. Get your reins ready. Your leg forward on that one. Get your reins ready. Change now. Steady on the mouth, Wendy. See the jerk on the mouth then? What did the horse do? Horse lifted its head straight away because it's feeling pressure. It shouldn't have to feel that. The leg goes on, then you touch the horse's mouth. The horse should already be turning because the leg's gone on. Change now. This makes you a good rider. Tell you what this does. It teaches you to use your legs, teaches you to keep your leg on the horse, it teaches you to stay off the horse's mouth, and it teaches you to sit your ass in that saddle like glue. So every time you get turning, you don't fall off. Now she's only going steady here today. She moved faster than this the first ride. Eventually you're doing this in the lope, like Chris was doing. You're loping and cutting back. You can do that. You can ride a horse. Change now. Pushing, Wendy. Let's get that trot. Let's get that trot a little faster. What will build her confidence is as the trot gets faster and faster, eventually she'll want to lope because it gets a little boring, right? You're looking for the next gear. Change. Change. So what we're doing, see, you think about this. I asked her to lope and the horse is like, yeah, let's lope, let's go. You don't want that. We don't want to see you have an accident. So all I've asked her to do, keep going, tighten him up. That if you get his head to come around tighter, he will get tighter twice as fast. If you challenge him more, Wendy, bring his head right around. Use your mouth, use the bit, bring him around. Now back the other way.
No, I'm not doing
The more you do the faster turns, the more your horse will knock up quicker and you will get there so much faster. You'll do 5 minutes of this and your horse will do 50 minutes of what you want at your pace. Back the other way. How's this for a workout? Think about it. Her third best ride she's ever had on this horse. Now, look at this and think, do I ride like that? Do I push my horse like that? I'll guarantee there's nobody here that does it like she's doing it right now. She's pushing this animal. If this horse wanted to buck with her, do you reckon they'd want to buck now? It'd be getting pretty peeved right now because it's working hard. Not only, back the other way, good. Not only is it working hard, it's frustrated because it wants to go. It doesn't want to go at this pace or in circles. It wants to go flat out because that's what it's being taught. But yet it's doing everything she asks without pitching at her, bucking her, doing anything really stupid. Great call. This horse has a lot of anxiety as well. In the flank, I think we said, was that right? All right, now, all right, good. Let's go to the wall. Let's go to the wall now. Nice and calmly, Wendy. Nice and calmly. This time when you lope, I just want you to do a short lope and then ask him to trot back, okay? So just nice and steady. Let's just ask him to come up real calm. Right now, up you come. That's as good as it gets.
Yeah. Wow.
That's as good as it gets. Now, good. Just trot him, just calm, steady, steady. Let's just do it one more time up there in the lope. And come all the way around the bend this time. Now, as you come around, keep your leg pressure on him so he doesn't go back to the trot without you asking him to stay in it.
There you go.
Good. When he was too scared to lope this horse 2 weeks ago.
Oh, good for her. She's doing all.
And to be honest, I don't blame her because 2 weeks ago, this horse wasn't the horse that you're seeing here today at all. This horse was a different horse. This horse could not do that 2 weeks ago. It would have to be 2 gears faster than that again, right? Steady, steady. Nice soft hands. Ask him to trot now. Ask him to trot. Go straight to your circles now. Straight to your circles. Up there, up there. Good. We punish him for what he just did. He was just like, come on, Wendy, let's go faster. And she's like, yeah, let's go faster in tight turns. Back the other way. Keep your hands low. And then she learns, don't do it. Because every time I do it to her, she punishes me with this crap. And it is, as far as the horse is concerned, crap. Because it's hard and it's boring. I'm in circles. As you get faster and you're riding through trees. I learned to do this in Australia. I used to work on some of the biggest stations in Australia, 1 million acres in size. I used to chase cattle, right, for a living. And my job was to go out with several other riders and catch cattle that were wild, that could not be caught the year or 2 years before. So you're chasing bulls mainly, right? Bulls that should have been cut, that shouldn't be breeding cows, but they are because you can't catch them. Back the other way. You change on your own now without me telling you. I just tell this story. So anyhow, you ride out, and these things, these bulls in the distance, see you coming and they head as quick as they can. Your job is to race after them as fast as you can, get out wide and cut them off before they hit heavy timber. Of course, you don't always make it. So when they hit this heavy timber, I mean, they're running into the woods, right? You do not stop. You gallop in as fast as you can, and you knock that bull over and tie him, and then you'll come back and get him. How do you run into the woods as fast as you can without getting your head taken off or bashing a knee on a tree? You learn how to ride. You learn how to dodge timber. And you learn how to get off the horse's head, because if you start pulling the horse one way, you have too much rein and that horse says, I'm going to go left of the tree, and you're going to go right in your mind, and you've got a split second, you hit a tree. That's how I learned to ride. And this technique here will take you to the next level, which are the trees. So let's just trot him around once. You feel good? Take him back the other way and just trot him around the arena once or twice, and we'll knock him off on that. Great ride, really good. Your horse has worked, he's sweating up, he's thinking, he tried you a couple of times, you punished him for it. It's another great day, another great ride, and a win for you.
It's quiet there, huh?
Sorry? Oh, for sure, for sure. Well, see, she wasn't using her feet before. When you sit on a horse, it all starts, just go 2 more times just to cool him down. When you can walk, if you like, when you're not pushing into your feet, you're just sitting your ass in the saddle. You're just sitting on that seat. You may as well not even have legs, which is her first ride. So then, once she posts, then you're pushing in. You do that, stand on those and just do that. You feel you're working your legs from your feet up. So once she got that, her legs are way better. She still doesn't have enough squeeze, you see the daylight between her legs on the turns. There shouldn't be daylight at all. The only daylight you'd ever see is the leg that's open, the gate that's open. So as I'm turning this way, this leg's off the horse, this leg's on. Now, if I was riding a jumping horse, a dressage horse or a show jumper, which I've done many a times, you'll see me bend them with this leg as well. So as I ask the horse to come around, I'll use this leg, sometimes with a spur on, I'll pick them up and I'll make them bend off me. And that's to tighten their turn up. If I was riding that horse now, my turns would be 10 times tighter than hers, because I would punish that horse seriously for doing what it did to me. What I would do is use my spur, pick it up inside with my leg right against it, so the horse has to bend around my leg, which is just another great technique to get there quicker. But how she's riding is pretty good. Except for the legs, the daylight. That's one thing I'd punish her for. You can't have daylight. And here's the deal. When you got that leg off the horse, if anything goes wrong, you have to then take that leg to the horse. Wherefore, now if something's going wrong and then all of a sudden that horse feels that leg grab hold, something's really going to go wrong. Your leg's continually there. Now all I have to do, so my hand's just there, then I want to apply more pressure, I just apply more pressure. I want to apply my spur, there's my spur, I just dig my spur in, but my hand's always there. If you've got your legs out here, you've got to do that. It's like having too long a rein. So I'm riding along, training my horse, and I've got that travel. That's how my rein should be taught. Not balance bound, but as soon as I need to do something, all I have to do is that, and my horse feels it. But if I've got that, when I do that, it's pointless. I've got to pick that up, then do that. Why do that to then do that? Have it there. All you have to do is, you won't see, and that's the difference between a dressage, a show jumper. You don't see them move. How is that? Because their legs are there continuously. Now you just watch that horse come around and do a side pass. You think, what? You guarantee you watch a dressage ride, you will not see a good dressage rider's foot move.
But our Western pleasure horses are supposed to be on a droop rein.
Sorry?
But our Western pleasure horses are supposed to be on a droop rein.
A drooped rein, a loose rein.
Yeah, I'm talking about your legs, but I'm talking about your legs. Now,
You can't do that until you have your legs, right?
you can't. Those Western pleasure and with the loose rein, that's all good and fine.